How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious video clips that no one can quite explain. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky content, just like this. This video, uploaded to Reddit by Swiggy Baby, seems to show something strange flying through the sky in South Korea. It's a rare piece of raw aerial footage that shows the flight path of an unidentified flying object. The video shows clear wide views of a landscape just as a flying object whips by overhead. The object in the video appears to be very small. That definitely leads to questions about whether or not the object is actually a manned craft. Due to its size, we can't rule out the possibility of it being a highly advanced military drone. The sheer speed of the object is incredible. Here it is in slow motion. Of course, the speed of the object does also open up the possibility that this is an alien drone. Some viewers think that this is some type of extraterrestrial reconnaissance vessel conducting research for a future landing. Ultimately, this video is proof that someone's likely conducting surveillance over the skies. The real question comes down to whether the watchers are human or alien. This 17-second clip shared by user Like Greek on Reddit may be enough to make anyone a believer. Shot in Hong Kong on April 19th of 2021, this clip of the night sky definitely shows something strange. Viewers watch as a large, foreboding object descends from a milky night sky over a city landscape. The somewhat amorphous looking object is clearly covered in lights of some kind that make it stand out against the dark sky. However, the glimpse is very brief. The object continues to glide along before vanishing behind a large city building. The odd, undefined shape of this object raises many questions. Is it possibly a cluster of drones? Maybe. However, the cluster is not likely to be comprised of military drones, due to the lights that are clearly visible. It is possible that this is some type of coordinated drone show, put together by a group of amateurs looking to add a little bit of intrigue to Hong Kong's skyline. The way the object glides so naturally and smoothly adds to the mystery. The organic movements of the objects has led to some questions of whether this could be a flock of birds in flight over the city. While that doesn't explain the fact that the lights are clearly seen, it's possible that a white or light-coloured bird could be reflecting light in such a way that it appears there are floating lights in the sky. So I'll throw this strange piece of footage out to you, the viewer. What do you think's been captured on camera? Let me know down below. What's going on with the bizarre blue lights being spotted all over Colombia? In the spring of 2021, a number of people in Bogota and Medellin have reported strange blue lights making formations in the sky. Many residents have taken to social media to report what they're seeing. In this video, shared by an account named Conspiration ESP on Twitter, a strand of blue lights hovering over what appears to be a residential neighborhood in Colombia is clearly ruffling the feathers of the person taking the video. Take a look. Very bright azure-colored light beams in a slightly curved crescent-like line can be seen slowly gliding above the neighborhood's power lines. At about 58 seconds in, the lights can actually be seen slightly flickering or powering up. This video is part of a large collection of videos uploaded within the past year, showing strange lights and objects over Colombia. The frequency of odd blue lights taking form in the sky over hotspots like Bogota and Medellin have become so high that even local news channels have been reporting on them.
Sin embargo, hasta el momento no se ha reportado ninguna información de que se haya tratado de drones que volaron en enjambre esa noche.
While this particular video shows lights at nighttime, other videos have showed odd-shaped aircraft hovering in the air during broad daylight. Some sightings show a long, curved blue object hovering in the sky. Others have witnessed dozens of strange lights forming patterns in the air. So what is happening in the airspace over Colombia? Right now, authorities are baffled by the strange sightings and have been unable to ease public concern. A keen eye from the land down under captured this strange object floating high in the sky. Uploaded to Reddit by user Pateza, this sky shot showing an unconventionally shaped object on a clear day was snapped by an Australian astrophotographer. While it's fairly easy to make out its triangle-shaped body, everything else about this craft is a mystery. To some, the image looks like a small triangle-shaped alien craft. Others have a much more mundane explanation, however. The skeptic answer to this image is that the astrophotographer simply snapped a photo of a balloon floating through the air. Many think it actually looks like a letter balloon that's shaped like an A. So what do you think's been captured on film here? Strange flying craft or simply a balloon? Let me know your theories in the comments section below. This footage, taken in Beirut, Lebanon, was uploaded to Reddit by a username Kratos2191 in May of 2021. However, it was recorded during July of 2015. In the video, 3 very visible black dots have aligned to form a perfect triangle in the sky at dusk.
Wednesday, the 22nd of July.
The narrator filming the oddity in the sky claims to have just finished a rugby game. In the video, he describes what's being witnessed as 3 flying unidentified objects elevating ahead. He describes them as being very strange.
And there are 3 unidentified flying objects elevating ahead. They're very strange in
He also notes that they appear to be like floating ships.
they look to be like floating ships. There's somebody.
One of the onlookers in the video points out the fact that the lights retain a triangle formation every time they move.
They're always in a triangle formation.
Always in a triangle formation. It looks to be.
The strangest piece of information in this video comes at just about the 50-second mark. That's when the narrator shares that there appears to be somebody looking out of one of the floating objects.
Somebody looking out of one. I wish my phone could zoom in more.
This little detail is not visible from the video.
Somebody looking out of one.
The narrator notes he wishes he could zoom in more to allow viewers to fully see what he's seeing.
Somebody looking out of one. I wish my phone could zoom in more.
Following the bizarre revelation that someone's watching from the floating ships, the video abruptly ends.
That was pretty odd.
For many people, the casual tone of the person recording the video leaves them unsatisfied. Is this proof that it's all just a gag? Others are a bit annoyed by the fact that the person recording the footage simply stops filming after less than a minute. If they really can see someone inside the floating objects, wouldn't you film as long as you possibly can?
Somebody looking out of one. I wish my phone could zoom in more.
The triangle formation witnessed in the sky is something that's been characteristic of UFO sightings for decades. So is this sighting genuine? Could it be a visit from alien explorers? Or is it some kind of hoax set up to get a bit of publicity? Let me know what you think down below.
Somebody looking out of one. I wish my phone could zoom in more.
When it comes to sightings of the unexplained, security cameras often provide the most objective evidence. That's why this piece of footage, shared by user 88Nera on Reddit, is so intriguing for UFO researchers. Taken on May 2nd of 2021 at 2 AM in the parking lot of a business, this footage shows what appears to be some type of object rocketing across the night sky. A comet-like light literally streaks through the sky with the precision of a missile. There's a huge range of theories for this strange piece of footage. First, there's the bug theory. It's possible that the object whipping by is actually just a bug that appears to be a craft flying through the air. In fact, people who own security cameras actually experience the phenomenon of bugs appearing much bigger than they really are when footage is reviewed. Of course, saying that the blazing image seen streaking across the sky in this footage is really just a bug seems a bit of a stretch. The second explanation involves a little bit of human manipulation. It's not out of the question that the object seen on the footage is simply an airplane taking off from an airport. The reason why it appears to be an out-of-this-world aircraft is that the footage has been sped up. When watching the video with this explanation in mind, it does seem pretty plausible. However, it only makes sense if the footage has been manipulated to be sped up. If the video is presenting what was captured at normal speed, it's very likely that the aircraft that's seen on screen is not carrying human passengers. So until further info comes to hand, this strange sighting will have to remain a mystery. Coming in fresh during May of 2021, this video, recorded in Missouri, shows strange lights over a residential neighborhood. It was shared on Reddit by a user named Ace Whittles, who claims that the video was recorded by a friend. The footage shows a patch of lights in the sky that appear to be slowly rotating and shifting.
Look at it, it's a straight line. Where are they coming out of?
One of the spectators in the video can be heard counting a total of 8 lights. Another spectator comments that the lights just keep coming.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there are 8.
Well, they just keep coming.
It's clear early on in the video that the onlookers believe they're looking at a series of objects. However, one of the onlookers has a revelation towards the end of the clip that what they're actually seeing is one big ship that's turning in the sky.
It's one big ship that's turning.
No, it is
That's
not.
exactly what it is. It's not multiple.
Johnson.
It's
They're
one
planes,
ship.
Mark, not ships.
There are some problems with the rotating spacecraft theory. The spaces between the lights appear to change sizes several times throughout the video.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there are 8.
No, they keep going around.
It's hard to know if that's simply a perspective issue or not.
No, it is.
One theory that could debunk the UFO angle on this footage is the explanation that the lights are simply satellites. It is possible that these onlookers are witnessing Starlink satellites launched by Elon Musk's SpaceX program. Starlink has actually been responsible for countless accounts of chains of bright lights moving across the skies over towns and cities over the past 3 years or so. As the lights rise in the sky, they're often visible from the ground. These lights often appear in train-like lines containing up to 60 satellites. SpaceX has launched a total of 360 satellites since 2019. So is this what's behind the bizarre formation in this video? It's hard to deny the craft-like appearance the lights take on as they move against the dark, inky sky in this footage. However, the people living in the neighbourhood down below might sleep better at night if they can be convinced that the cause is nothing more than satellites at play.
It's one big ship that's turning.
No, it is
That's
not.
exactly what it is. It's not multiple.
Johnson.
It's
They're
one
planes,
ship.
Mark, not ships.
Before we take a look at some footage of a bizarre red floating object, remember to hit that subscribe button, tickle that little bell icon there, and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. I like watching you. This footage that was apparently sent to the uploader on April 29 of 2021 definitely looks like it was plucked from an eerie dream. Shared by Conspiration ESP via Twitter, The video shows an object that is commonly referred to by UFO researchers as a UFO sphere. The clip shows a strange red ball hovering through the air. For fans of Pokemon, the sphere in this footage from April of 2021 bears an uncanny resemblance to a red and white Pokeball. What's unique about this footage is that it was captured by passengers riding in a hot air balloon. As a result, it provides a very rare and unique vantage point of the UFO activity that would have gone completely undetected if the balloon journey hadn't taken place. What caused this strange dual-coloured sphere to appear in the sky? Is it a weather balloon? The top of a parachute? A case can be made for any of these reasonable explanations. However, the jarring presence of this out-of-place sphere appearing in the middle of nowhere is hard to shake off once you've seen it. On Christmas Eve of 2018, a woman named Deborah Thompson uploaded a video of a bizarre red sphere in the sky off the coast of Charleston, South Carolina that went on to make headlines.
What the hell is that?
It shows a glowing red ball floating in the night sky.
It seems to be coming like in this direction.
Could these two sightings be somehow linked? According to officials, over the last decade, UFO sightings have increased dramatically. This, coupled with reports from the Pentagon that strange unidentified objects have been seen flying through US airspace, makes for a puzzling and somewhat frightening conclusion. So what do you think these strange floating objects could be? Let me know your theories down below.
What the hell is that?
Now, if you can't get enough of our content, then don't worry, we've got you covered. Check out that scary video on the top there. Otherwise, we have massive, scary, curated paranormal playlists right there that'll keep you entertained. Now leave us a comment down below, smash that thumbs up button, and that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.